Well, that's my question. I can accept, the premise of this if they don't mind if I argue back with them. If the United States is not the greatest nation in the world, then what is?
No, that's an excellent question. Look, a lot of these kids on college campuses grew up in the nation with the greatest standard of living on the face of the earth, so they really don't have much of a perspective on this. They just believe what they're told in these indoctrination centers where they're colleges. And I've been on your show several times talking about what they learn on college campuses. And a lot of it is this rhetoric that, Americans are racist, that disparities amongst ethnic groups must mean that white people are racist. You see, because whites run everything, they pick and choose winners and losers. They're taught about the patriarchy. White males are sexist, they're bigoted. I mean, we saw this with the Kavanaugh hearings. We saw this in 2016, in the presidential election. And I think some people out in America would be unbelievably shocked by what these kids are learning on college campuses. I graduated just 2 years ago. I was right in the middle of it. I couldn't believe half of the things I was learning.
Well, let me ask you this too. So 46% of millennials agree that America is more racist than other countries. That isn't just saying that America is racist, both of which, by the way, I contest. I do not agree with. I don't think that that's objectively true. But looking around the world, what nations that have people, by the way, of more than one skin color in their nation, what nations are less racist than the United States?
I mean, to make that claim, you'd have to presuppose that, there are people in this country that are of certain races that are fleeing. They're going elsewhere. And if there is a country that's less racist, you'd presume that's where they'd be going. But they're not. People all over the world are trying to flee to the United States of America. African immigrants in the United States are among the most successful immigrant groups in the United States. Asian immigrants are the most successful immigrants to the United States of America. If the United States of America is a racist country, they're awfully bad at it. So a lot of these claims are seldom contested. They're just shoved down students' throats. They believe it. Moral and cultural relativism is taught in schools. There is no one society better than the other. The society in the government in Iran is just as good as the government here in the United States. There's no different. And to say that, our government's better than the Iranian government is racist.
Right.
This is literally what's taught on college campuses. There is no right or wrong. There is no truth. Again, that's where these kids get these presuppositions.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.